water storage problem. That is, if we could make better use of the rain that falls every year, and importantly store some of that in our overdrafted aquifers, then we can accomplish for three real key factors. We can, number one, have a sustainable, resilient water supply for northern Santa Cruz County. We can recover, we can enhance the health of our watersheds, not just for ourselves, but also for the critters and importantly for climate change resilience. And finally, we can recover our aquifers and stall saltwater intrusion. And we can do all this in the face of climate change as we understand it, and in the face of growing population in this area. So this pilot is an important first step in terms of understanding the practicality of that strategy and its capacity to really be able to address our water supply issues here in northern Santa Cruz County. And I'm grateful to everybody that Linda mentioned and everybody who's been involved in this process to get us here where we are today. Something else we learned during the WASAC process, and I've come to appreciate even more in the time I've spent on the Water Commission, is that this water stuff is hard. As water wonks, we all kind of appreciate that. As Linda mentioned, everything takes a lot longer than you think. And there are no overnight solutions to the challenges we face, not least because we're operating in the context of public health. And it's a sacred trust we have to ensure that the supply we deliver is safe for all concerned. Secondly, and as Ron highlighted, collaboration is key. Here in Santa Cruz County, we don't have a safety net to be able to draw on from outside the area. So it's critical that local agencies work together in order to create a resilient supply for all concerned.
Yeah.
And then, and finally, that we need supply diversity. There is no magic bullet. This most likely is not it, neither is anything else, but all these will contribute to a long-term sustainable, resilient supply. And we need to do all that within the context of a prudent regard for the cost of this stuff, because water systems not only take a lot of time to implement, but they cost a lot. Now there's a lot of work yet to be done. And if you want to get a hint of that, come to tonight's Water Commission meeting. We'll be receiving a report from Heidi about a quarterly update on the water supply augmentation strategy. So you'll get to see all the moving parts and hear a discussion of it. But then stay tuned because we have more work to come. And with that, I'll turn it over to Bruce Gandy.
It is a great thing to do. With the cooperation that we've had, I think it's really been effective and worked well between the two districts and agencies. But I think the notion of caution is an important one. Even something simple as treating this valve has taken us 3 years. And I was just looking at the press release, $288,000 just in consultant fees, not to mention all the time. So turning this valve is about a $400,000 project. So, and with all that time spent too. So, you know, the solutions are not easy, and the time it takes is not quick, and costs are not trivial. And so we need to be careful as well, because I think public health is an important thing. The state of the aquifer is an important thing, and we can't do something to cause problems. So we need to be very careful and diligent in our research and investigation to make sure all those things are correct. But, you know, here's to the future.
We'll have the 3 public officials, I think. Is that who's designated? David, Johnny, I didn't know if Santa Cruz wanted anybody else.
Where are we turning this one?
Todd, tell them which way to turn it.
These guys.
I think they can figure that out. Righty tighty.
Smile. Yeah. The water flow.
Slow it down.
Exciting.
Over 7.
Huzzah!
800.
So that concludes the event. It's not a big event, but it's a sweet event. And again, thanks to everybody who's here, because I know everybody had some role in contributing to making this happen. We appreciate it on behalf of Santa Cruz and the district.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. A good day. Thank you. And the water is flowing.
Still 1280. He's going to want it on auto.
I don't know. He didn't tell me anything.